myself and my programming colleagues saw it in Cannes, we really sort of floated out of the cinema, and we've talked about this film a lot.
Hi all, it's Sailesh Ram, AsianCultureVulture.com. How are you doing? It's great to have your company. We're back on the film festival trail. It's our home film festival, the London Film Festival. It's coming up in October. We just met with a bunch of filmmakers whose films you're going to be hearing a lot about during the festival. So let's go and find out more. So tell us a little bit about the South Asian films. A lot of people will have heard of All We Imagine As Light from Cannes. We did a lot in there at Cannes, but tell us why you wanted to bring it to London.
I mean, this is one of the really standout films of the year. I think everyone who's seen this film is really transported in a way. It's an unexpected tale, and it's not even an easy film to describe, but it has a very particular feeling when you're watching it, and I think that certainly when myself and my programming colleagues saw it in Cannes, we really sort of floated out of the cinema, and we've talked about this film a lot since May, and so it's a film of great performances, but it's a feat of directing this film, and I think that it's very gentle, but it's very complex, so I would really recommend people seek it out.
And so UK audiences get a chance to see Santosh, which was also in Cannes.
Yeah.
So tell us again why you were excited to bring it to London.
I mean, Santosh is, it's a film, there's been many years in the making, but it is a first feature, which, we've got a filmmaker here who's an experienced documentarian, but they're moving into fiction cinema. And if no one told you it was their first fiction film, you would never know. It's this really taut police procedural, and it's a very unusual story of a woman who's widowed, and so she is offered to do her husband's job. Her husband was a policeman, and so suddenly we see this woman thrown into the world of the police, and there's a particular case, and so we really follow her, and we're really looking at society, but we're doing that through the lens of this case, and it's really interesting, beautiful performances again in that film, and it's a great looking film. It's a very beautifully shot film, and so, but yeah, if you like your police thrillers, then I would say get into this.
And almost at the other end, in a very different way, Sister Midnight. This is the first time British audiences will get a chance to watch a film, another film by a British Asian director set in India. So tell us why you wanted to bring Sister Midnight to London.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was really great. British films really stood out in Cannes this year, and these two films in particular for us, but we have an audience who really, loves their cult cinema, and this is a film that's really playing very carefully and smartly with genre. And so I think that for art house cinema fans, there's a lot to love, but also for people who love their genre films, there's a lot to love here as well. And I think it's really expertly mashing up many different cinematic styles. So it's exciting, and audiences find it, a real joy to watch. So we can't wait to share that.
And then, of course, A Nice Indian Boy, which is a US set romantic comedy, but with a bit of a difference.
Yeah, so we're presenting this as our Flair special presentation, and we're really proud to have this film. It's a romantic comedy, which again, in the festival world, we don't get to present many romantic comedies. And it's a really charming love story, and it's got a bit of humour, it's got a lot of heart, so it's a really nice night out of the cinema.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.